It may be brisk outside on Mardi Gras, but the Junior Jays of Creighton Prep are catching fire with 3 straight wins. They look to make it 4 straight here tonight versus the Omaha South Packers here at the Hyder Center. I'm Colton Alder. I will be joined by Jack Cosgrove shortly as the Junior Jays coming off of 3 straight victories, trying to make it 4 in a row. But first we look at the Nebraska coaches poll on NEB Preps. The Bellevue West Thunderbirds still sitting comfortably at the #1 spot in the polls. The Junior Jays sit at number 7 as after a 3-game losing streak to 3 teams currently in the top 10 in Bellevue West, Westside, and Lincoln Pius, they have strung together 3 straight wins versus Millard South, Millard West, and Rockhurst. They look to make it 4 in a row before they get Millard North and Central, who are both ahead of them in the rankings, up next. We look now at Omaha South's most recent game. Lou Hodoli, who has scored 22 points per game over South's last 6 games, ended up dropping 19 points, while Sean King had 17 and 9 for the Packers as they ended up defeating Omaha Northwest 66-63. One key aspect for them was that they limited the turnovers, averaging near 20 a game this year. They only turned it over 7 times in their most recent game. We look now at the Junior Jays' most recent outing. They ended up knocking off Rockhurst all the way down in Kansas City by a final score of 61-49. Dylan Clausen had 23 points and 11 rebounds. The Junior Jays shot 11 for 20 from downtown as they were really on a roll offensively, just shooting the ball great these last couple games, and they look to continue that down the stretch of this season. We look now at their most recent game versus Omaha South. Was a 64-33 win. Last year, the Junior Jays led 30-5 after just 1 quarter. Joey Reischel had 15 points in that one as he hit 5 3-pointers. Creighton Prep struggled from 3 during that game, but as you can see, it was a very diverse scoring attack for them as 10 different players ended up getting on the board with at least 1 field goal. Now looking at the Junior Jays' hottest player right now, Carson Jones, in his last 4 games has gone for at least 14 points in all of them, hit at least 4 3-pointers in each of the last 4 games as he's really catching fire at the right time for a Junior Jays team that is looking to gear up for a run at the state title. We now look at the team stats for this whole season. Creighton Prep scoring about 12 more points per game than they've allowed. Omaha South allowing about 14 more points per game than they've scored this year. Big aspect is the 3-point shooting. Creighton Prep shooting near 40% from beyond the arc. Omaha South has struggled from 3 this year as they've shot under 30%. Maybe looking to heat up a little bit in this game versus the Junior Jays. We're about to get underway here from the Hyder Center. Creighton Prep and Omaha South will tip off here on CPSN coming up right after this. We welcome you back to the Hydra Center. The Creighton Prep Junior Jays about to square off with the Omaha South Packers. For the Packers, their lineup consists of Keegan Kimball at the point, Aiden Carlson, number 2, Mar Cantu, number 11, Lou Hadoli, number 10, and Trayton Marshall, number 24, in their starting lineup. Hadoli, their top player, averaging 22 points per game in their last 6. Now, about to look at the Junior Jays lineup today. Their lineup will consist of number 0, Dylan Clausen, number 3, Torrin Carter-Brown, number 10, Carson Jones, number 11, Emmett Knight, and number 32, Trinell Parker, as they get the start in this one for a Junior Jays team looking to extend to a 4-game winning streak. Coming off of 3 tough losses to top 10 teams, they've really been on a roll recently, and Creighton Prep looks to improve their record to 15-5 before getting to perhaps the hardest part of their schedule this year. We're about to get ready for tip-off. It's Cantu and Trinell Parker in the middle here. And the tip is won by the Junior Jays. It goes into the hands of Emmett Knight. Torrin Carter-Brown on to Parker. Kick out. Dylan Clausen for 3, and it's off. Rebound by Hadoli. Collision down court, no foul call. Hadoli now has it on the perimeter. Pass out to Aiden Carlson, who drives. He's cut off by Clausen. Kimball trying to work on Knight. He passes it out to Marshall. 3-ball, Trayton Marshall hits it. And the Packers get the first points of the game on a 3-ball by Trayton Marshall. It's just his second made 3 of the year. As Carter-Brown tried to fire it into Clausen in the post, he struggled to hold on to it. Knight kicks it out to Jones. On to Torrin Carter-Brown for 3, and he hits it. Torrin Carter-Brown immediately answers back with a 3-ball, and the Junior Jays tie it at 3. Kimball pass into Cantu in the post. Shot is off. Rebound, Emmett Knight. Knight bringing it down. Pass across to Jones. Clausen. Kick out. Carter-Brown for 3. Back to back. 3 balls for TCB to start the game. Creighton Prep leads 6-3. Less than a minute and a half in. Carlson out to Hadoli. Kimball back to Hadoli, 3-ball, and he misses. Rebound, Trayton Marshall. Cantu for 3. That one's off, and Clausen ends up coming down with the board. Emmett Knight now bringing it up the court, back out to Clausen. Torrin Carter-Brown gets the screen from Parker, trying to pass it across, and believe a kicked ball violation against Omaha South as the Junior Jays will inbound. Jones on to Carter-Brown. Clausen for 3. That one off. Cantu comes down with the board. Marshall now bringing it up the floor for Omaha South. Kimball trying to work on Emmett Knight. That one is in. Keegan Kimball gets the basket for Omaha South. He's averaging nearly 10 points a game this year, and he gets his first basket of this ball game. Junior Jays moving it around. Clausen into Parker. Trinell Parker goes up, and he gets the and one over Cantu. Parker gets his first basket of the game, and the Junior Jays now back up by 3 with a chance to make it a 4-point game. Free throw is good by Trinell Parker. 9-5 lead now for the Junior Jays. Creighton Marshall for three. That one is off, and a rebound by Clausen. Emmett Knight bringing it down, pass across to Clausen, nearly intercepted. Clausen corrals it, Torrin Carter Brown, kick out, Emmett Knight for three, and he hits it. Emmett Knight from downtown for the Junior Jays. That is his first made three of the season, and threes are raining early on today. The Junior Jays lead 12-5. Cantu shoots a three for the Packers. That one's off and rebounded by Emmett Knight. Torrin Carter Brown back out to Knight. Parker in the post, he makes a move and he gets it up and in. Another and one for Trinell Parker, and he will head to the line to try and get his second three-point play of the game. That was already the second foul on Cantu as he checks out for Jay Spears, and the free throw by Trinell Parker is good. Carlson back out to Kimball. Spears in the low post trying to work on Jones. A three ball by Hadoli is good. Lou Hadoli gets his first points of the game for the Packers, and it is now a 7-point game. Emmett Knight bringing it down. In there to Parker. Pass intercepted by Creighton Marshall. Bringing it down the court. Marshall gets it up. That one's off and rebounded by Knight, as Carson Jones now has it. Carter Brown into Clausen, and he is fouled on the way up by Aiden Carlson. That is Carlson's first third-team foul on the Packers, and Clausen will head to the line for the Junior Jays, who have been on fire early on offensively. First free throw by Clausen hits off the front iron and in. Checking in for the Junior Jays is Josh Carney, who has also been on fire recently offensively. He replaces Emmett Knight in there. The free throw by Clausen is good. He goes 2 for 2 at the line. And a timeout by Omaha South as the Junior Jays already jumping off to a 17-8 lead. Just 4 minutes and 9 seconds into this ball game. We will be back after the brief intermission here on CPSN. Are back here at the Hyder Center. The Creighton Prep Junior Jays lead 17-8 over the Omaha South Packers. Colton Alder alongside Jack Cosgrove here on CPSN as the Junior Jays come up with it, and I believe a foul getting called on Omaha South.
Yeah, great hustle by Josh Carney there to dive out for the loose ball.
That is the first foul on Kimball today. Omaha South just one foul away from getting the Junior Jays in the bonus. Three ball by Carson Jones is off and rebounded by Spears. Bringing it down the court. Here is Kimball. Three ball by Creighton Marshall, and it's off the front of the rim. Max Jungers gets the rebound and a kick out to Jones. Back out to Jungers, and it's off. Rebound by Aiden Carlson. Kimball bringing it down the court. shoots and it's off. Rebound by Trinell Parker. Torrin Carter-Brown bringing it down the court. Kearney had to leap for that one. Pass back to Carter-Brown, and he gets it up and in. Torrin Carter-Brown on fire early on today. He's got 8 points already for the Junior Jays as they lead 19-8 already. And a steal by Kearney, pass down the court to Jungers. Carter-Brown back to Jungers. It's off on the layup, and Omaha South will get possession back here with 2:33 left. Kimball now in control of it. It's Spears on Hodoli. Creighton Marshall trying to work on Parker. Driving into the lane. Marshall travels, and the Junior Jays get possession back. Some good defense by Trinell Parker and Carson Jones. Dylan Clausen now checking back in for Trinell Parker. It's Jungers. Back out to Carter-Brown. Pass deflected back to Jones. 3 ball by Carson Jones, and he hits it. Carson Jones having his best stretch of the year, and he continues that with the 3 ball. Junior Jays now lead by 14. Kimball out to Hodoli, and he knocks down the 3 ball. Ooh, Hodoli immediately with the answer. Now Jones back on the other end. Kick out to Jungers. Kearney fires into Clausen, and it's in. Dylan Clausen gets the basket for the Junior Jays, and now they're up 24-11, and a bad pass by Kimball gets it back to the Junior Jays. Very fast-paced game early on, as already 35 points scored in the opening quarter.
The Junior Jays have been putting a lot of pressure on this Omaha South defense here, shooting the ball well.
3 ball by Carson Jones, and they continue to shoot the ball well as Jones hits the 3 ball, and another timeout by the Packers. Creighton Prep leads 27-11. Here with just 1:10 to play in the first quarter. We will be back here after the timeout. Back here at the Higher Center, the Creighton Prep Junior Jays getting off to a scorching start on offense. They lead 27-11 with a little over a minute to play in the first quarter. I'm Colton Alder alongside Jack Cosgrove here on CPSN. And that pass got deflected by Miles Jackson, who just checks into the game, and Omaha South keeping possession. Hodoli. Pass back to Creighton Marshall. Marshall. Pass out to Spears. Carlson flipped it out to Hodoli, who's now trying to work on Carson Jones. Pass into the post, tipped and taken away by Dylan Clausen. Pass ahead to Miles Jackson. It's Jones in the corner. Jones in there to Clausen. Miles Jackson back to Jones. Jungers. Pass into Clausen, and he gets it up and in. Dylan Clausen with another basket for the Junior Jays, and they now lead 29-11 here late in the first, and a steal by Clausen as he brings it down. Jungers on the other end lays it up and in. The Junior Jays reach 30 before the end of the first quarter. They lead 31-11. Carlson off missed pass. It's Kimball, and time expiring before Hadoli gets the shot up. Creighton Prep leading by 20 after just a quarter, 31 already for the Junior Jays. We will be back for the second quarter here on CPSN. Back for the second quarter here on CPSN. Creighton Prep jumping off to a 31-11 lead over Omaha South here at the Hydro Center. Three ball by Jay Spears is going to rim off, and a rebound by Dylan Clausen. I'm Colton Alder alongside Hank McGill here on CPSN. It's Miles Jackson on to Jungers. Josh Carney now has it. It's Miles Jackson on to Jungers. Carney on to Clausen. Jackson into the lane, kick out. Carney for three, and he hits it. Josh Carney continues the torrid pace for the Junior Jays as they knock down yet another three ball, and they lead 34-11.
Yeah, this three-point defense just not there for Omaha South. They have just been killed by these threes. They've already allowed 34 points 9 minutes into the game.
Hadoli now trying to work on Carson Jones. Shot is up and off, rebound by Jungers. Jackson firing on the other end. Jones gets his pass tipped. Hadoli keeps it in bounds. Omaha South had it, but Jackson with a quick steal. It's Jungers for three, and it rims out. Rebound by Spears. It's now Jay Jones, the freshman, in possession of it for the Packers. Hadoli gets it up, and he hits the floater from about 5 feet out. Lou Hadoli gets this down to a 21-point game as he's already got 8 for the Packers here already.
Yeah, every other Packer's been struggling. He's been able to get some points up. They'll need a lot more from him if they want to come back in this game.
Jackson out to Dylan Clausen for three, and it's off. Rebound by Hadoli. Jungers poked it away, but it's still going to remain with the Packers. Creighton Marshall on the other end gets it up over Carney, and it's in for the and one. Creighton Marshall getting the basket for Omaha South, and he'll head to the line with a chance for a three-point play. Isaiah Ruffin checks in for Omaha South. Meanwhile, Torrin Carter-Brown, Emmett Knight, and Trinell Parker check in for Miles Jackson, Carson Jones, and Dylan Clausen for the Junior Jays. Free throw is off, but it ends up hitting off the Junior Jays, and it'll remain Omaha South ball.
Yeah, Omaha South's fought well these past few minutes. Just one run could spark a comeback.
Three ball by Hadoli is good. Lou Hadoli with 11 of their last 13 points. That's his third three ball of the game, and already a very high scoring matchup between these two teams. Parker On a Carney 3-ball, Josh Carney hits it. Josh Carney gets it back up to a 19-point game with his second 3-ball of the quarter. It's really heating up for the Junior Jays alongside Carson Jones at the right time. And Creighton Prep now back up to a 19-point advantage. Jones trying to work against Carter Brown. It's Trayton Marshall now. Marshall cut off by Carney. It's now Isaiah Ruffin with it. Marshall on a Cantu. Pass across to Ruffin. 3-ball is off for the freshman, and Carney corrals it. Emmett Knight in control of it, bringing it down the court. He motions to Carter Brown, but doesn't pass it to him. Now Carter Brown does get the ball. Jungers on to Knight. Parker in the post trying to work on Cantu. He gets it up. No foul call, as they'll call that a clean block. Now Omaha South in control. Jay Jones bringing it down, tries to get it over Emmett Knight, and it rims out. Josh Carney gets the board. And now it's Carter Brown on the other end. Pass across to Jungers. He hit 2 threes last game, but that one is off. It will remain with the Junior Jays regardless.
Omaha South has really picked up the pace these past few minutes, and it's worked in the most part. They've gotten a few layups and 3-pointers on the other end. They got to pick it up on this end of the floor, though.
Omaha South has outscored Creighton Prep 7-6 this quarter. Both of Creighton Prep's field goals are on 3-pointers from Josh Carney. Carter Brown out to Carney, trying to make it 3 in a row, and he does. Josh Carney on a roll here today. That's 3 straight 3-balls for him here to start the second. Creighton Prep now leads 40-18. Jones, pass to Hadoli. Trying to get past Knight, gets a screen from Cantu. Jones. Over to Ruffin. Pass to Ruffin might have been a miscommunication on Omaha South's part between the 2 freshmen, and the Junior Jays get it back off the turnover. Emmett Knight bringing it down. Knight trying to pass it out to Carter Brown. It gets deflected, and the Junior Jays keep control as it hits off a Packer. Knight now has it. Trying to work against Jay Jones. It's a screen from Parker. Kick out to Carney. Almost made it 4 in a row. Knight with a great deflection to get it out to Carson Jones. A heads-up play by number 11 for the Junior Jays. Now Jones trying to set up for a drive and a reach-in foul on Cantu. That is his 3rd already. Be interesting to see if they sub him out of the game.
With him getting his 3rd foul and Clausen coming back on the floor, you could see Creighton Prep going right at him, or his substitution.
Aiden Carlson checking in alongside Jameer Davis to try and neutralize Clausen here. Miles Jackson kick out to Clausen. Carter Brown now along the perimeter. Junior Jays move it into the lane. Kick out from Clausen to Miles Jackson, and it rims out. Carson Jones gets the offensive board, and he puts up a 3, and it's off the front iron. Jameer Davis got the rebound. It gets deflected away. Carson Jones keeps it in possession of the Junior Jays. Carter Brown to Clausen, and he lays it in. Dylan Clausen gets the basket as the Junior Jays hustling all over to end up getting that extra 2. They now lead by 24.
Yeah, Omaha South has to secure these defensive rebounds. The Junior Jays got 3 shots that possession, and it feels like it's been that way all night.
Hadoli for 3, and he hits it. Lou Hadoli, that's 4 3-pointers for him. Omaha South might be down by 21, but Hadoli not slowing down as Miles Jackson gets the basket on the other end for the Junior Jays. Jackson getting his most playing time of the year today, and he gets that one in. Kimball's shot was off and rebounded by Kloss, and a foul on Jameer Davis of the Packers. That's their second team foul. Is now a little over a minute and a half for the Junior Jays. Miles Jackson on a Clausen. Carson Jones tried to maybe fake the Packers out. Now it's Carter Brown for three. That's 3 3-pointers for Torrin Carter Brown. He's been struggling for a while, but maybe hopefully getting back on track for the Junior Jays. He knocks down that 3 ball, and it's now a 26-point game as the Junior Jays are hitting everything today. Hadoli answers right back with a 3 of his own. That's 5 3-pointers for him. And now it is a 23-point game yet again.
Yeah, he has 17 other 24 points. He's been unstoppable tonight, even with the deficit.
Carter Brown fired into Clausen. Clausen gets it up and in, and the foul. Dylan Clausen with the and one, and a chance for a 3-point play. Creighton Prep with a made free throw would be on pace for triple digits. They are now up by 25. Clausen hits the free throw. Creighton Prep gets to 50 before the break. Now Omaha South can hold for the last shot. It's Kimball. Pass into Eden Carlson. Gets it up over Carney, and it's in. Junior Jays now have a chance to hold for the last shot as Carter Brown has it. Under 10 to play here in the first half. Torrin Carter Brown makes a move, kick out. Carson Jones for 3, and it's off. Rebound, Jameer Davis. Hadoli might have got it off before the buzzer, and it almost goes in. Creighton Prep leads 50-26. Already 50 points before the end of the first half for the Junior Jays. We will be back for the second half here on CPSN. Great start for Creighton Prep here in this one. Look to continue that as this second half gets underway. welcome you back for the second half here at the Hyder Center. The Creighton Prep Junior Jays lead the Omaha South Packers 50-26 after one half of play. I'm Colton Alder alongside Hank McGill, and I think so far it's been a balanced attack for the Junior Jays offensively.
Yeah, they've been able to get it done with Clausen in the middle, but man, the three-point shooting has just been phenomenal tonight.
That's Trinell Parker getting the early bucket to start the second half. Creighton Prep starts the second half the same way they started the first, getting quick buckets, and they now jump back up to a 26-point lead. It's Keegan Kimball getting into the lane. His shot is off and rebounded by Trinell Parker. Heading down the other end, it's Emmett Knight on to Dylan Clausen. Clausen on to Parker. Three ball by Trinell Parker is off and rebounded by Kimball. He brings it up the floor, guarded by Knight. It's Creighton Marshall on to Aiden Carlson. Carlson on to Keegan Kimball. Kimball on to Carlson, and he's cut off by Clausen. Pass in there to Kimball. That's off and rebounded by Trinell Parker. Parker bringing it down the floor, pass across to Carson Jones. Jones on to Knight. Dylan Clausen pump fakes, brings it across. It's Torrin Carter-Brown. On to Clausen, a three ball, and he hits it. Dylan Clausen with 14 points for the Junior Jays. He knocks down the three, and they're back up to a 29-point advantage here early in the third.
Yeah, the Junior Jays have really focused on using our bigs tonight. Clausen and Parker have combined for 22 points right now, almost half the team's points just on them alone.
Foul getting called on the floor against the Junior Jays. I believe they're going to get number 10, Carson Jones, for that one. That will be Carson Jones' first foul as Clausen checks out for Noah Bangs. Inbound by by Omaha South goes to Lou Hadoli. Creighton Marshall. Carlson. Gets it knocked away by Bangs, and he travels. Creighton Prep gets it back on yet another turnover from Omaha South so far today.
Yeah, he lost it while trying to get by Bangs. Caught it in the air, and they got him for a travel on that.
You can sense maybe some frustration setting in for Omaha South as Carlson was not very happy as he went back to the bench.
Yeah, it's been a frustrating game for them. A lot of turnovers and rough perimeter and interior defense.
Torrin Carter-Brown for three, and he knocks it down. Torrin Carter-Brown with 14 points on the day. He's knocked down 4 3-pointers, perhaps his best game since the very start of the season, as Creighton Marshall immediately answers with a mid-range bucket on the other end. 30-point advantage for the Junior Jays as Carson Jones on to Trinell Parker. Kick out. Carney already hit 3 3-pointers today. It's off and rebounded by Carter-Brown. Bangs for 3, and that one is off. Rebounded by Hadoli, and he gets it up and he's fouled. Carson Jones getting his second foul of the second half already. He's got 2 on the day as a whole, and Hadoli looks to get up to 19 points with these 2 free throws.
Yeah, the Packers have, again, tried to push the pace to get more offense. It seems that they're putting up more points when they do so, with Marshall's turnaround and now Hadoli at the line.
First free throw by Hadoli is off. Checking in for the Junior Jays are Josh Carney and Miles Jackson. They come in for Dylan Clausen and Carson Jones. Hadoli misses the second, and Torrin Carter-Brown comes up with it. Carter-Brown on to Miles Jackson. Jackson on to Parker. He couldn't get a clean handle on it. Hadoli passes it ahead to Creighton Marshall. On the other end, he puts it up and in. Creighton Marshall already with 9 points for Omaha South. He's gotten both of their first 2 baskets of the half. Prep now just up by 28. Parker gets it into the lane, and he puts it back up and in. It's back up to a 30-point advantage as Trinell Parker now in double digits for the Junior Jays.
Yeah, they've been feeding Parker tonight, just trying to get him one-on-one opportunities with Mark Cantu. And he's made the most of them. He's hit double digits now.
Cantu gets fouled by Trinell Parker, already the third foul of the half for Creighton Prep. First foul of the game on Parker. They had just one in total throughout the entire first half. Already three, less than halfway through the third, and a bad miss by Hadoli. Spears getting it back, passes it to Kimball. Shot is up and off, rebound by Carney. And Bangs now bringing it down the floor. Jackson, cross court to Carter Brown. Junior Jay's moving it around the perimeter a little bit. It's back up to Trinell Parker and then to Miles Jackson driving into the lane. Jackson out to Carney, who gets Kimball to bite on the pump fake. Parker in the post gets it up over Cantu, but he couldn't get it in. It's rebounded by Spears. He brings it down the other end. Gets it up over Carney, and he gets it in the basket. Spears getting his first basket of the game for Omaha South, and is now a 60-32 ball game. Jackson trying to drive on Kimball, kicks it out to Trinell Parker. It got poked away by Marshall. Parker kept it with the Junior Jays. A three ball by Carter Brown is off, and it hits off of Noah Bangs on the attempted rebound.
Yeah, the Packers are playing really aggressive on defense, jumping passes, trying to steal these handoffs, just doing anything to try and go on a run and claw away at this lead.
Trinell Parker and Torrin Carter Brown check out for the Junior Jays. Max Jungers and Jet Sneal check in for Creighton Prep, and Hadoli is fouled on the way up by Noah Bangs. That's Bangs' first foul of the game, and Hadoli, after missing his first two free throws, goes back to the charity stripe here. First free throw is good. Hadoli's got 18 today, looking to make it 19 on the second, and it's off. Rebound by Jungers. Foul called beforehand on Spears. That is his first foul, first of the quarter for the Packers. Miles Jackson bringing it down. Bangs. Three ball by Noah Bangs, and it's off, and it goes out of play.
I'd be surprised if the Packers didn't go at the hoop now in the bonus. Any foul sends them to the line.
Jay Jones, the freshman, on to Trayton Marshall, guarded by Smeal. And Marshall is going to travel on that one. Creighton Prep gets it back here with 2:37 to play in the third. Miles Jackson bringing it down the floor. Carney. It's Noah Bangs on to Jungers. Into the post, Josh Carney gets it up and in. Josh Carney now in double figures for the Junior Jays. He's got 11 on the day, and they now jump off to a 29-point advantage. Hadoli, guarded by Jackson, gets it into the corner. Hadoli loses it. Jungers takes it away. Max Jungers on the other end. Pass across to Jet Smeal. On to Bangs. Back out to Jackson. Three ball. Miles Jackson knocks down the three. He's got 5 today. That is Miles Jackson's first three-point make of the year. And the Junior Jays now jump off to a 32-point lead, and a block by Bangs on the other end. Noah Bangs fouled, and he gets it up and in. Noah Bangs with an and one. He heads to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, we've seen Bangs and Jackson step up with Marquise Tolliver and Caleb Josu sideline tonight. They've really put in solid minutes.
Patrick Ahanti checks in for the first time today. Josh Carney checking out. Bangs at the line. His first free throw is off the back of the rim and foul called. It will, a lane violation on Omaha South. Bangs will get another chance at this free throw. And it's off yet again, rebounded by Isaiah Ruffin. Now it's Jones bringing it down. Jay Jones onto Isaiah Ruffin, guarded by Jackson. Cut off by Bangs. Jameer Davis across to Creighton Marshall, who misses a three. It'll stay with Omaha South as Spears gets it back up. That shot is off. Marshall with the board, and he gets it back up and in. Creighton Marshall in double digits for Omaha South as they cut it down to a 32-point game. Ahanti, bit of a miscommunication as it goes out of bounds on the pass to Smeal.
Yeah, Marshall's had a really good quarter, even if the Packers hadn't. He's knocked down a few jumpers, all of which in transition play too. He's been taking advantage of the speed that Omaha South plays with.
So far today, all but 6 of the Packer points have been scored by Hadoli and Marshall. Foul called on the floor against Jet Smeal, and now Creighton Marshall heading to the line for the Packers. Misses the first. Misses the second as well. And a lane violation called against the Junior Jays. So it goes one way, goes the other, as Marshall will get another chance. That one is off, rebound by Ahanti. Now Miles Jackson bringing it down the floor, trying to attack quickly. They move it around, Bangs for three, and he hits it. Noah Bangs from downtown, and the Junior Jays get up to 70 before the end of the third.
The extra pass from Jet Schmiel, able to get Bangs for the wide open three.
Jones onto Jameer Davis. It's Ruffin over to Spears, and a travel will be called on the Packers as the Junior Jays will be able to hold for the last shot here with just 8.2 seconds to play in the third quarter. It's Miles Jackson bringing it down. Jackson into Jungers. He puts it up and in. Max Jungers with the basket right before the buzzer. And the Junior Jays lead 72-35, a 37-point advantage for Creighton Prep heading into the fourth. We will be back for the final quarter here on CPSN. We are back for the fourth quarter here on CPSN. The Creighton Prep Junior Jays jumping off to a 72-35 lead over the Omaha South Packers. I'm Colton Alder alongside Hank McGill, and it looks like the Junior Jays will extend their winning streak to 4 games. Badoli got his pass tipped by a Honti. Stays with Omaha South, and Keegan Kimball ends up knocking down the 3 ball. Jackson now bringing it down the other end. Smeal keeps it in bounds. Jungers to Jackson to Bangs. Smeal for 3, and he hits it. Jet Smeal from downtown. Just his second 3-point make of the year, and the Junior Jays back up to a 37-point advantage.
Yeah, the Junior Jays have had phenomenal ball movement. They've been able to get wide open shots almost every possession, it feels like.
That shot off by Cantu. Rebound by Miles Jackson, who brings it down the floor. Jackson makes a move on Carlson. 3 ball by Bangs, and it's off. Jungers gets it back. Bangs gets it rejected by Cantu. On the other end, it's Hadoli who gets it up, and he's fouled on the way up by a Honti. 2 free throws for number 10 on the Packers side as he looks to extend his point total here today. First free throw off for Hadoli. He's just 1 for 5 at the line today. Second one is good. Hadoli gets up to 19 points on the day. And now it is a 36-point game. Bangs bringing it in. He's fouled, and it gets in the basket. Not sure if they're going to call it an and one or on the floor. They will call it on the floor. No basket for the Junior Jays. Jungers. Inbound to Miles Jackson. Guarded by Kimball. Jackson on the Jungers. In the post, Ahonti makes a move. He gets it in! Patrick Ahonti gets it in the basket. Every Junior J player who has played today has gotten at least 1 point, and Creighton Prep now leads 77-39.
Yeah, again, this ball movement is just freeing up. They're getting one-on-ones at the block down low. They're getting wide open 3s, and they're not turning it over a lot either. It's just been a really efficient day for the Junior Jays, who already have 77 points.
Timeout for Omaha South here with 6:15 to play in the 4th. Creighton Prep up by 38 in this one. Every single Junior J player has gotten at least 1 basket from the field. Patrick Ahonti, the last one who needed a score, ends up getting it in the net with not much time to go in the 4th. That is Ahonti's first made field goal of the year. He knocked down a few free throws during the Buena Vista game, but just a massive day for the Junior Jays, as this has been perhaps their best offensive output of the entire season, knocking down seemingly everything as they're just getting hot at the right time.
Yeah, hopefully they can bring this energy and 3-point shooting into their final games against Miller North and Omaha Central, 2 of the best teams in the state. The Junior Jays want to lock up a spot, be able to host districts just as they did last year.
These next 2 games going to be huge for their district hopes. As Omaha South to inbound. Carlson into Creighton Marshall. It's Kimball along the perimeter. Badoli on to Kimball. Into the lane, shot over Jungers, goes in. And Kimball gets the basket as Omaha South cuts it to 36. Jackson bringing it into the lane, pass across. A 3 ball for Bangs is off. Jungers tips it away, but Marshall fires on the other end to Cantu, and he puts it in. Cantu getting the basket as Omaha South getting some points late in this one. Jackson over to Smeal. That one is off and rebounded by Jungers. Ahanti over to Smeal. Another three ball from Jet. Smeal is off and rebounded by Carlson. Jackson gets the steal. Miles Jackson's layup is off. Bangs tips it out to Jungers as Ahanti into the lane. That one is off and rebounded by Cantu. Carlson. Shot over Jungers is off, rebound by Marshall, and he's fouled on the way up. A pair of free throws for Creighton. Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall's done a great job on the offensive rebounds today. He's gotten some free throws, even a few buckets off offensive rebounds. Been able to provide a small spark for these Packers in the second half.
First free throw by Creighton. Marshall was good. He misses the second as Jungers comes up with it. Bangs onto Jungers. Bangs into Jet Smeal. It's blocked by Hadoli. Hadoli lays it up and in. Lou Hadoli now up over 20 points today. He's got 21. It's Bangs. Over to Ahanti. Pass in there to Bangs, and he puts it up and in. Noah Bangs gets the basket for the Junior Jays.
The Junior Jays have been utilizing off-ball screens all day, able to get a lot of open threes. This time, Noah Bangs gets the wide-open layup.
Kimball trying to work on Jackson. He gets into the lane. That shot off. Rebound by Jungers. Jackson on the fast break. Goes up for the layup, and he's fouled by Creighton Marshall with 3:55 to play in the fourth. Jackson heads to the line for two. He's been 1 for 2 at the free throw line this season. Jackson hits the first. Steven Patterson now checks in for the Junior Jays. Creighton Prep now up to 80 points on the day. Jackson looking to get 7 now and get it up to 81 points on the second, and he knocks it down. 35-point advantage for Creighton Prep. Bringing it down the floor is Jay Jones. Ruffin. Pass into Jameer Davis. It's Ruffin. Trying to work on Bangs. Pass across is blocked. Patterson comes up with it. Pass across Miles Jackson over to Ahanti, and it's off. Rebound by Ruffin. Now it's Jay Jones bringing it down the floor. Jones got it up, and he's fouled on the way up. That'll be 2 free throws for the Packer freshman. Miles Jackson getting called for the foul.
Missed opportunity for Ahanti. He just lost it on the way up. Otherwise, he would have had a wide open layup.
First free throw is good by Jones. Second one is off and rebounded by Miles Jackson. Jackson bringing it down. Smeal on to Noah Bangs. Kick out to Peters. They move it around. Miles Jackson for 3. That one is off. Rebound by Jameer Davis. Jay Jones bringing it down the floor.
Yeah, it seems the Junior Jays have finally cooled off a bit, but they've scored more than enough. Looks like they'll get the victory tonight.
Ruffin's 3 is off. stays with Omaha South as Davis shoots and it's off. Rebound by Patrick Ahanti. Junior Jay's bringing it down. It's Smeal into the lane. He loses it, but it'll stay with Creighton Prep. The Junior Jays' season high in points is 86. They had that total in their season opener versus Lincoln High. They've got a chance to at least match that here late in this one. Smeal kick out Ahanti. That three is off and rebounded by Noah Bangs. Three ball is up and in. Jet Smeal with his second three-pointer of the ball game, and Creighton Prep now leads 84-47. Gets taken away by Connor Peters, who brings it down the floor. Peters gets it up and in, and the foul. A chance to set a season high in points at the line. And that is Connor Peters' first basket of the season, his first basket of the game, and now every Junior J player has gotten at least one basket. He knocks it down, and the Junior Jays now have a season high in points scored. They lead by 40. So running clock now with a 40-point advantage for Creighton Prep. A foul called on Patrick Ahanti. It's ruled on the floor. Omaha South now in control of it. Jay Jones trying to work on Miles Jackson. Ahanti pokes it away. Jackson on the other end. He gets it up. No foul called. Bangs misses it, gets it back, and he gets it in. 89 points for the Junior Jays as they now lead by 42 with less than a minute to play. Bangs with the steal, bringing it down the other end. Noah Bangs gets it poked away by Sage Giddings. And a timeout, curiously enough, by Omaha South with just 48 seconds remaining. We will remain on throughout this timeout.
The Junior Jays have just played a phenomenal game today. I mean, you know you're doing something right when you're up 42 with 48 seconds left, but they've played elite defense. Feels like they're hitting everything from three, and they haven't turned it over much either.
And you get the sense that the Junior Jays are getting into their rhythm at the right time. They have two very tough opponents in Millard North and Central coming up right after this. Then they have districts, and then they end up winning their district. They'll have a chance to play for a state title. Junior Jays have had a great run under head coach Josh Lukey, winning 3 state titles over the last 15 seasons. They'll look to make it number 4 this year.
And after hosting districts last year and losing in the district final, these Junior Jays were really disappointed. They're back this year with more fuel than ever.
Yeah, the disappointment of last year maybe providing some extra motivation for this team. Looking to make it back to the state playoffs. They had made it 8 straight years prior to last year. And maybe looking to start another 8 years straight.
Their three-point shooting has just been key the past few weeks. They've knocked down over 50% as a team these past 4 games. Not counting tonight, that'll make it 5 straight.
It's Connor Peters over to Noah Bangs. Bangs on to Miles Jackson. Jackson keeps it. It's Ahanti over to Smeal. Noah Bangs now under 10 on the shot clock. Smeal driving into the lane. He gets it up and it's off. Rebound Sage Giddings for the Packers. Brings it on the other end. Pass across. It's deflected out of bounds and will remain with the with the Packers. And another timeout for Omaha South. That is their last timeout, and it stops the clock with 7.7 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. We will remain on through this timeout as well. Omaha South maybe just looking for another possession to maybe make the score a little bit more manageable. Looking at the sports world around us, Creighton has gotten off to a 28-14 lead over Georgetown, as Trey Alexander leading the attack for the Creighton Blue Jays with 7 points early on. Omaha South taking a while on this timeout. They'll get set for one last possession here tonight. Ruffin will inbound it over. Keelan Evans over to Ruffin. Deep three is off. Back out Sage Giddings gets it up for three. That's off and rebounded by Ahanti. And the Creighton Prep Junior Jays provide their best offensive output of the year, 89 points, as they end up claiming a 42-point victory over the Omaha South Packers in this one. Hank, any closing thoughts? The Junior Jays wrap up this win?
I mean, there's nothing the Junior Jays feel bad about from this game. I mean, they just dominated every facet. Offense, defense, turnovers, rebounds. Anything that can go the Blue Jays' way went the Junior Jays' way tonight.
Great game for the Creighton Prep Junior Jays as they end up winning 89-47 here on CPSN. From everybody on our staff, from Mr. Matt Razgorshek, our media advisor, Mike Knockenhauer, Jack Cosgrove, King Maxwell, Christian Bowman, and I'm Colton Alder alongside Hank McGill. Creighton Prep wins 89-47 over Omaha South here on Mardi Gras.